Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're tuning in. My name is Christina. I get ready for work at work, and here I am at work, about to get ready. I want the Natasha Denona in Bloom palette. I would like it, but I'm on a no spend. So I brought with me today, along with 3 foundations. I don't need 3, but I brought 3. So we have some choices this week. I kind of bring all the makeup that I'm going to use for the week with me lately, so I don't have to cart things back and forth. Eyeshadow palettes are not fragile, but I'm going to take some of the oops out of it. I have the Tear foundation, Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin foundation, and the e.l.f. Soft Glam. So we have choices. But for palettes, I bought them. I brought 5 Natasha Denona palettes. I brought the pastel palette, which is absolutely stunning. Doesn't match my look today, so we're not going to use her, but she's gorgy. I brought the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. Again, gorgeous. I think we're going to use this one today. Yeah, for sure. Not soft glam. Everybody getting soft glam. Retro Glam palette for today. I also have with me the Sunrise palette, which is gorgeous. I also have with me the Zendo palette, another gorgeous one. Those two are similar but different. I love Natasha Denona shadows. I don't care. She can repeat shades. She can do whatever she wants. I'm here for it. And then one more that I don't use very often because of its color story. You know what? Maybe we'll use this today. Let me open her up. You see how I feel. I have a hunter green jumpsuit on. No, I'm not feeling her. Not today. We're going to go in with the Retro Glam. And we're going to keep these right in the drawer. Right over here. Nice and safe and protected for the week. I also brought back with me the Glow Ivy, specifically to use with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation because it's a little thick. And I want to see if this because this product, I was using it all over the face as like a glowy primer, and it kind of gives a metallic look, and I don't really like it. So I want to see if this thins this out and gives it a more glowy, less. Well, this gives kind of a natural. We're gonna use them together because I don't want to toss this product in the trash. I want to get a use out of it. Maybe today. I'm not sure which foundation I want to use quite yet. I do know I want to use this. It matches my outfit perfectly. Any hoodles, I'm going to get my hair out of the way. I'm going to wet my beauty blender. I'm going to cement my eyebrows in an upward position. Do some skincare. First Aid Beauty Bounce Boosting Serum with collagen and peptides, followed Grown Alchemist Hydra Restore Day Cream. Both of those products are absolutely lovely. And then prime my eyelids for shadow. Probably P. Louise because it's easy. And we will be right back and get into this eye look. And I'll make a decision about which foundation I want to use. See you in a minute. The eye primer really, I use P. Louise. The eye primer really shows how red I actually am today. I went to the tanning salon yesterday and I went for 12 minutes. May have been potentially a bad idea, but that's okay. It's gonna look crazy in the beginning. We will sort it out. So, big fluffy brush. Big fluffy brush. We're going to go into this shade at the bottom here, a nice light shade called Lucy in the crease and transition. Yesterday was kind of uneventful, which I like. No news is good news sometimes. Did some laundry, went to the tanning salon, got some newspapers, so I could pack my glass up if need be. Potentially tomorrow I'm closing on a house, potentially. I'm not counting my chickens until they're hatched, but it looks like it's gonna happen. I'm terrified and want to puke. Easy peasy, come on. More dense blending brush, color switch just in case. Do we want to add a little pink or do we want to go straight into greens? Let's go straight into greens. I'm going to go into this kind of mid-tone green here at the bottom called Oz in the outer corner and crease. That's pretty. I don't wear greens very often. I don't know why. I love green. My dad had, he's so funny, he bought a classic car and he like did repairs and body work and souped it up. All by himself. He was a car guy. He passed away from COVID. But when he was gonna get it painted, he would tease me that he was gonna get it painted bright yellow. And I was like, no, not bright yellow. That's disgusting. Don't do that, Dad, you know? I grew up a lot with my dad. For months and months. And even when it was in like the painting booth, the place where he got it painted was in walking distance from our house. So he was like, they're painting it green. I mean, they're painting it yellow as soon as we speak. And I'm like, no, Dad, no. He was a teaser. He was a teaser. He liked to tease. I was a shimmery shade, but it looks great. Now I'm going to go into that really deep shade at the top called, no? Yeah, it's called Jazzy. Or do we want to stick with green? You know what? I'm going to go into, we're going to stick with the green. I'm going to go into this shade here. It's a very deep hunter green, not unlike my jumpsuit. So, teasing, teasing, teasing. Same brush. The bright yellow. I'm not a fan of bright yellow. And then he said, come on, let's peek in the windows of the body shop so we could see how it's coming along. We walked over. It was hunter green with a gold, like with a gold, I guess you would call it a shimmer mixed in. There were just some flecks, gold flecks. Just building up that color on the outer corner. It's not giving me the dimension that I want, so I am going to go into that deep shade called Jazzy up here at the top. More dimension. And the hunter green was absolutely beautiful. It was a really nice car. Fast car. 400 horsepower. It was a Nova. 76, I want to say. It was quite some years ago. He definitely teased me with the bright yellow for months. Well, that built up some dimension. I'm going to go in with the other side of this brush. It's a more dense brush. See if we can't deepen that outer corner. Right along the lash line. Today is Monday. I'm excited for a sale. I'm ready. I am a mattress salesperson. It is what I do. My favorite part is coming next. Are we going to go in with Palladian, which is a minty green, or this one here called Flutter? Let's put a little interest on the stitch. Getting a more dense, well, it's kind of fluffy, but let's go into this shimmer here, the top corner, called Flare. I'm going to put that right over my pupil. See what that does. That's pretty. It's a little bit of a pinky shimmer. Not pinky, mauve. Not mad at it. Let's try a finger. I'm going to use my pinky because it's smaller. Gorgeous color. Right over my pupil. Color switch this brush. Blend it into the inner corner shade a little bit. Alright, so now that we have that transition into the pink, I think I'm going to go with this really bright shimmer called Flutter. Same little Sigma small tapered blending into that shimmer. Stretch my eyelid ever so gently. Oh my god. And there it is. I don't know if the light is doing it justice this morning, but that is a gorgeous shimmer. Yep. You can really see it on that side. That's stunning. Stunning. Color switching the brush, going back into that flare, that mauve-y shade. Just blending those two edges together. That is pretty. Got green on my face, it's fine. That's why we do our eyes first. Fluffy brush, back into that original crease and transition shade called Lucy. Go right over the edge. Really blend out any of those harsh tones. Not mad at that. Put that aside for now. This is dry, just a cloth. Just wipe away any of the fallout. Whew. It's okay. I'm going to use a little bit more of this. Where is she? Don't worry, the foundation will cover it. Yeah, I just smeared that green all over my face. We're going to mix the L'Oreal. What did I do to myself? Lumi Glotion. That's better. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. She's running out. Ooh, that was a lot. That's okay. It's lovely. With Lumi Glotion, with this little sample of the KERHSH RX Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. That's gross. We're going to use it. It sounds gross. Just a drop. Because it's quite thick. Mix this together. Nice hydrated primer. Right up under the eyes. Because of my overly tanned biscuit. Oh, that feels wonderful. That really hydrated and left a beautiful glow. That Lumi Glotion, come all the way on. Look at that beautiful glow. Foundation. Do we dare? Nah, not yet. That Tear foundation is great, but I like to go in with a makeup brush. I'm going to bring a clean makeup brush with me tomorrow. So we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam. I have the shade Light Neutral. Oh, this isn't going to work. No, we'll make it work. I'm going to put a dollop on the back of my hand. I'm going to have to get this in light neutral. I mean, it's the right undertone, so it's going to work. But it's light. So I'm going to smoosh this all over my face and blend it out with a beauty blender. Not forgetting to blend down my neck so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a Christina mask. I'm going to do that off camera because it takes me a minute. And I'll be right back. So I've decided after putting a dollop of this on my face, that is not going to work. So I'm going to wipe it off with a makeup wipe. And we're going to get the right shade. Because I could usually make something with the same undertone, like the correct undertone work. But because I'm so red and tanned, that is not going to work. That is a little too light for my taste today. So we are going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury with the KERHSH RX Glow IV mixed in to see if we can't lighten it up, not lighten it, thin it out a little bit. So I'm just putting a little bit more of that snail mucin, what a disgusting word, on my face. The Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin is in the shade neutral, 4 neutral. If I remember correctly, it's the right shade. I hope. We're about to find out. If it's the right, maybe we have 3 foundations with us that are the wrong shade, but I'm gonna put a dollop of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin on my hand. I think it'll work. A dollop of this Glow Ivy. And see if we can't make a beautiful concoction. You know, before I turn the camera off, let's see. Alright, this one's freaking light too. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. One last try from the Hey. Let's see how this one works. This is the Tier Mask Fit Cushion Foundation. Let's see if this is closer to the right shade. I'm gonna kind of dip my finger in a little bit. It's kind of light too. I guess we're gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury because it's what's on the back of my hand. We're gonna make it work. Goodness gracious. So let me blend this out. I'll be right back. We're gonna have to bronze that up because I really have 3 foundations with me that are way too light. And then it's clinging to dry patch that I have on my chin as well, or my jawline. Not a good start. Not a good start. I can't properly assess if these two are going to work together because it's the wrong shade. I received this in a beauty box, so you don't really have a lot of choices with shades, but all 3 of these foundations and that Glow Ivy are going home because it's not so far off, but it's not going to work for me. It is not going to work for me. Let us Dior Contour. It's a nice cooler tone. Let's see if we can't make this look a little bit better. I'm just gonna put it on the brush, stamp it on. Blend it out. This is the e.l.f. dual-sided brush that works so well, just as well as high-end brushes. We'll set this with a more warm tone to bronze up. I'm excited and taken aback that I shall be a homeowner. House of my very own, people. Exciting. What do I want to do for blush? Pinky pink? Pinky pink. Be nice if my hair would get out of the way. That'd be great. That's a good look. That is a good look. You know what I haven't used in a long time? The Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. We were gonna go pinky pink. This is the way to go. It is in the shade Happy. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. A dollop. I think this is the best way to work it out, is not to go too blush heavy. Work it into the back of my hand and the brush. God Christ, my hair. Holy hello, Rare Beauty. Beautiful. stinking pigmented. This side blended out fine, but this one is a little pigment heavy. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and just tone that down just a little bit. Better. Let's get we don't need the rest of that. Yikes. You forget how pigmented those blushes are, but they're absolutely stunning. I'm just wiping off the excess that I got on the brush. Stunnerino, Stunnalicious. Let's set with some bronzer. House Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. It's warm, but not too warm. Bring a little warmth to the lightness of my face. Sigma tapered highlighter brush, but I'm using it as a bronzer brush. Do what you want. Kind of distracts from the fact that my foundation is too light and I look a little bit like the Tin Man. Just a little bit. So, that really pinky pink shade. Let's go in with the Revi Beauty Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blush in the shade Daydream. It is a gorgeous light pink and purple tone mixed together. Gorginess. Florasis angled little powder brush. Beautiful diffused, a little bit blurring powder blush. Revi Beauty is by another content creator on YouTube. Her name is Allie Gline. She's gorgeous and I adore her, and every time she comes out with new products I purchase them brand new, full price, without question. I like supporting her, and she makes beautiful products. Let's try to set this T-zone. I'm going to go in with the tried and true Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Something's itchy. To bring down the shine a little bit. Laura Mercier original translucent setting powder. Puff into it. Smoosh it in. Time to time I throw this puff in the washing machine. Give it a good old clean, because this powder is lasting me forever. Alright, that brought down some shine. Still got a little bit of a dry patch over here, but that's okay. Finish these eyes. This beautiful Natasha D eyeshadow palette. Retro Glam. Itty bitty little brush. I think I'm going to go into the really deep shade up here called Evergreen. Right on the edge of the brush. And go very close to the waterline in the outer corner. start. Just building up that color a little bit. Color switch. Now I'm going to go into this shade here. I generally don't put pink underneath my eyes. I don't particularly like the way it looks. But because we have that hint of pink in the center, I kind of want to put a little pink. I'm going to stretch my eyelid a little bit so I could get really close without poking myself in the eye. Yeah, I like the way that looks. So we paid our rent where we live now for the month of March, so we didn't have to rush moving. I hate moving. Other end of the brush, color switch just in case, into this transition shade at the bottom here called Lucy. Just a very gentle dip. Knock off the excess. Blend those two shades together so they don't look harsh. Sure. I'm tempted to put, no, let me not tempt fate. I don't like putting shimmer underneath my eye because it accentuates the under eye crinkles. I love that shimmer. That is stun. My chin looks horrible. Let's fill in these eyebrows. Not Laura Mercier. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. I'm just going to go along the underside of the brow and then comb upwards. Brows defined. This is my problem eyebrow. But it looks pretty good. Thank you, problem eyebrow, for not being a problem. I'm going to go into the tight line with the I keep saying Laura Mercier. Lancome 24-hour Drama Liquid Pencil. Just in the outer corner. To about the pupil. Significantly poking myself in the eye. Kind of resting my hand here on my chin for some stability. That did it. So I'm going to drench my face with this Milani Make It Last off camera. Fan it out with this $6 Amazon fan, worth every penny. So good. Figure out what lip combo I would like to do. I'll be right back. I forgot about mascara, but we'll do it together. I think I like that eye a lot. So I decided that I was going to give Ravi Beauty some more love. She has a lip collection called Flawless Lips. It's a lip oil treatment / lipstick / deliciousness. I wore one the other day. Thank you for the compliment, by the way. in the comments. It was a red, and red is my least favorite color. So it was nice to have a very loyal subscriber say that it looked pretty. Because I'm not confident in red. We're not going to do red today. If you were ever curious to see how this two-stepped Makeup Forever, the professional, works, we're going to use that today. The first step is this teeny tiny little brush. And it's called Lift. You can get really close in there, which I like, except for when I poke myself in the eye. I don't mind doing 2 steps if it makes the lashes look fantastic. I'm still on the fence. Rare Beauty Great Lengths Mascara being my favorite mascara of all time. Something about it. It checks all the boxes for me. Now I'm going to go in with the second step, which is called Volume. Not a huge brush, kind of an angled bristle brush. Gives volume. Doesn't clump. Gives more length than volume. Not mad at it. I got it, so I'm going to use it. I received it in the BoxyCharm beauty box, I believe. Every 3 months they come out with the icon version of the beauty box. You get more full-size products, and it's a little bit more expensive. So instead of spending like $30-something, you pay $60-something. Worth it though. It really doesn't do anything for the curl. They're kind of straight out. But I'm not mad at it. We're going to let that dry a second and pick a lip. So I have every single one of the Revi Beauty Flawless Lips. That's the red I wore the other day. Is gorge. Pinky pink. Neutral. That shade's gorgeous. You know what? Let's open Verbena up. You know what? Let's use Verbena. It's a little bit of a deeper tone. Let's just not think about it too much. It's not the most long-lasting, but it is a joy to apply. Before I go in with the lip, I'm going to take the Rare Beauty finishing powder and just go over the whole entire face with it. Take down the shine in the T-zone a little bit. Because it is a glossy formula, I don't want to get powder on it. I'm really not impressed with that Glow Ivy by KERHSH. It kind of makes me look Tin Manny. Alright, lip pencil. Let's take a peek at this first. Get a better idea. Ooh, that's deep. Let's go with brown. Let's go with the brown tone. This is a Beauty Creations X Louis Torres lip pencil. Brown tone. using my pinky on my chin for stability. Truly is a brown tone. Let's see what this gives. I haven't used it in so long. I have no clue. I don't remember. It looks really deep in the tube. Let's see what it gives. I hate it. Do I hate it? No. Not my... You know what? No. Too deep. Too deep for my taste. Let's try a different one. Going with one of my faves, Tulip. That's right up my alley. Let's go in with the Lifter liner in the shade Player. We're just gonna go with it. Not gonna think about it too much. I thought it was a more pinky shade, but maybe because it's mixing with the lip pencil. Let's scrape the mascara I got all over my eyelids off and call this a look. Let's not think about it too much. I didn't do too badly today. So in scraping the eyelid there, I did kind of disrupt that beautiful shimmer. So I'm going to stretch my eye a little bit, go back into the shade Flutter in the palette, stretch my eyelid, and just reintroduce it in that area. So there's not like a little dark area there from the mascara scraping. I'm probably the only one that noticed, but I noticed and it'll bother me. Beautiful, delicious, we did it. We are ready for our day. Thanks for hanging out with me while I got ready today. I need a little more blush. Shh. I know I'm blush blind, shush. Like this video if you've liked it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Check out the video that YouTube thinks that you want to watch next as I put too much blush on. And I'll see you in my next video.